these dresses. They're so, and they have pockets.
They feel,
This is everything that you want to wear. If you just want like one step and then finished, cute, polished, appropriate, always just right for the weather, nice and cool. You have 3 colors to choose from. This is the red. It's a kind of a really pretty, almost berry red.
That's true.
The chambray. And then we have about 600 in each of these, I will say. And here is the black. They're going to be really easy to pair, whether it's with sandals, your Birkenstocks, your sneakers. This is the first time you're seeing them at home. You can get them home for $8.99. I just feel like this is exactly what we want to wear, Tanya.
Oh, and when you touch it, again, with the cooling properties.
Yep.
Yeah, it just feels cool to the touch. To me, it's a beautiful blend, but it feels like bamboo. If you've ever felt bamboo fabrics, they're extremely expensive, but they're cooling to the touch, and that's what this is. Again, that has that beautiful blend. There's a sheen to it. Doesn't like to wrinkle as well. You can also kind of roll this one up if you were doing any type of traveling. I love the way that she has the collar. I love the drop sleeve on that. And then it's a notched V, right? So it has that sweet little V, but it's not too deep, so it keeps everything nice and modest. If you wanted, this is a little bit longer. So I'm gonna tell you about this one. It's not exclusive. It is out there in the HUE world, but for HSN and our HSN customer, they got together and they requested something just a touch a little bit longer.
Okay.
So what you'll find out there in the world, in the department stores, is something a little bit shorter. So this one is actually designed just for you, for you know, from all of the feedback that we've got. You love our longer, a little bit below the knee, and that gives you versatility to wear it nice and long. Like Rosie, she's nice and tall. If I were to wear this being more petite, I would probably belt it. We have that chambray denim dress. I put a belt on with mine and kind of ruched it up a little bit, and it works. So I'm very good, and I'm very used to accommodating and making things work. And that's actually how I would do it. I would just take it, belt it, ruche it up a little, and put it on with like a wedge or something. But there are a lot of ways to wear it. It's like your old throwback tennis dress.
Yes.
Remember those with the little collars? They're just, it's real sweet.
That's exactly what it makes me think of. It's like kind of a preppy, fun little tennis dress.
1980s tennis dress. I love it.
And I think 42 inches is the length on the medium. Is that right? I think 42 inches. So you're not going to worry about this being the short tennis dress.
No.
So it has that cuteness, but with a much more appropriate ladylike length, I think. It's really pretty. So you're wearing the extra small, Rosie, in that red. It's a really year-round red. Sometimes they look super summery or something like that. I think there's just the slightest touch of berry in this red. It may not be showing on your screen at home. One stop. It's like if you can get ready in one step.
Literally.
I know.
You put your arms up and it drops and you slip it, whatever shoes are by the front door.
That's it.
And those are usually gonna be like what Rosie has on. Your slides, your Birkenstocks, your little bear paw sandals, whatever. You slide in and you literally go.
That's true.
Yeah.
If it's your sneakers, you're about to see how cute it is with sneakers on Jamie.
Yeah.
She's going to be wearing it in the 1X and the chambray. She added it with the sneakers and that cardigan. Yeah, the sneakers, even if you did want to do a heel or a fun little heeled sandal, you could do that. It's a very versatile, versatile
I'm gonna take this black one.
Let's go.
And I'm gonna put it up. Now imagine that with a belt. Now imagine that with like a black, not a strappy style sandal with a big like heel, but I'm thinking of like a wedge, a cork wedge or something in a black leather. Think about a big chunky necklace and huge hoops. And maybe you take your hair and you put your hair up. I mean, that, now we have taken a knit dress that you just simply dropped on, like a t-shirt dress. That's what it is.
Yes.
And then you've completely dressed it up. I mean, I think there's a lot of possibility there. But again, just because I'm short, I would probably belt this. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I would just let it go long, especially just in the black one. But I love if you want something to be easy breezy and you just want that flow, that airflow, this is gonna be the dress, and it's bouncy. It has a silkiness to it.
We have my belt from earlier, but it just kind of shows that the black, because it is a true black, it could be really pretty belted. You could have a little bit, you know, a little bit more of a fun evening look there. Yeah. But for me, this is the dress that I think I can hear it. My husband especially, I would get the red because I think the red is just such an unexpected color and I love that. But I can already hear him saying, cute dress. Yeah. You know, and that's about as verbose as he gets.
Really?
But yeah. yeah. In terms of when I'm wearing something he likes. But this is exactly, you know, it's that cuteness. It shows that you're putting in that little bit of effort to have the collar, to have the structured look, because otherwise I'm wearing my nightgown all day.
100%.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's what I'm in all day. If you knock on the door and I didn't expect you, I'm in a nightgown. Okay, and it goes to the floor. And that's what my husband sees me in, and that's my life.
That is hilarious. I wear like a boy short and a t-shirt. I mean, it's funny how we're all like, as soon as we get inside, we everything changes, doesn't it? But these are the pieces that you can wear inside, outside. These are the pieces that you're going to be wearing out and about, and then next thing you know, you're wearing them inside. You don't, in other words, you're not changing out of your HUE to do your real life on the inside of your home, taking care of your children and your grandchildren, making meals, just doing the things we do, working on the computer. If you're working from home and you're sitting all day, but maybe perhaps you look at that. Okay, Rosie, right there.
Oh yeah.
Imagine if she's on a Zoom call. That is what you see, her beautiful face, and then of course what she's wearing from kind of the waist up. It's a HUE t-shirt dress. And then it's really, there's not a lot to it, but it says so much. It does have a lot of style for being something that truly is so much simplicity in the design.
Yep, and it is machine washable, which I love. You have 4% spandex. It's going to fit without being clingy. You know, this has shape, it has details. If you just want to have that little bit of extra something, especially with the notched collar, as you mentioned, it's gonna be really good if you're doing a business call, or you just want to look a little more finished than my normal at-home lounging look, which this is the way to do it. Remember, you have 3 colors to choose from. You really can't go wrong. Each of them have pockets. Now, does your day dress have pockets? Does your day dress that you're wearing have a collar? You know, does it look like if it's time to maybe go out for that lunch, you don't need to change out of what you were lounging in to go out to lunch? This is it. It's going to be so cute with your sneakers. It's going to look great with a little jeweled sandal. It's, you know, you could even do, you know, I could see this with some ankle boots, maybe a jacket, and it'd be cute with a duster. You have 3 colors to choose from here. This again is the red, the chambray, and the black, extra small to 3X. I think that this color is really interesting.
I think that berry, it is, we are calling it red when you order, but it truly is like a bowl of berries. It's more of a berry, just like you were saying. It's a berry red when you get that home. I just don't, if you're expecting a Christmas red, it is not. It is not that Crayola red, but it's really very pretty. You can't see through it again. I want you to notice, I keep saying that, but I don't want you to think that you'd have to wear a slip or something under that. So it's a nice little knit that you can't see through. Machine wash dry on this one. If you need, take a quick steam. But again, these are easy. These are packable pieces. These are summer pieces. What I love about HUE and what I love about summer clothing is you don't have to overthink it. You want things that are packable. You want things that are breathable. You want things that are washable, because it's not affordable when it's not washable.
Will this collar stay up too? This would be so cute with a jean jacket.
I was just thinking about,
oh my goodness, it'd be so cute with a little denim jacket. If you're just someone who is not usually the dress gal, you know, this is gonna be the perfect foray into the dress world for you, because you're gonna feel like you're wearing a t-shirt. You're not gonna question, is it, you know, riding up too high? Can I still sit down? Will it be ladylike? How careful do I have to be? I love that the length is a little bit longer in this, because usually in this type of silhouette, it's going to hit well above the knee. You know, it doesn't feel appropriate to be wearing to work or anywhere else. This one is 42 inches is your average length on these. I'm seeing right now you're pairing it with the cardigan that we have coming up, and that's pretty too. And I think we have that blue cardigan, which is actually called navy online right now, is the one that Jamie's been wearing with it. But here you're seeing, now tell me what I'm looking at here, Tanya, with the sneakers. I see the heels. She's wearing it in the red. It's just a fun dress. Different ways to style it. Dress it up, dress it down. I think this is the dress for the gals who don't want it to feel stuffy. They don't want it to feel like it's too tight, too short, but they still want to look beautiful and they want to be themselves.
Oh, absolutely. And I was just looking, there's a tag in here, and it's 64.
Tanya, she's always coming with the receipts.
$64.
Look at that. Oh my goodness.
64.
And what do we have right now? $44.95?
No, $8.90, under $9.
To get home.
Yes. I know. So anyway, I like it when...
They just sent the one that was from the actual retail shop here. Wow.
So I love it when that happens, because I like to say, instead of like, you guys, if you're like, She doesn't know what that's the tag.
Yes.
So I don't just come up with these numbers. Okay, so what I did is I took the cardigan that Jamie's wearing, that you're wearing, and I put it on the black one. So imagine that with like, again, a black strappy wedge, like a little wedge sandal, and that wedge had kind of this color, this cork color. So you do the blacks and the creams and the neutrals together, the sands. I think that is a really good look too. So this is gonna be coming up in a little bit, the cardigan that I'm wearing and that Natasha and also Jamie, we're all wearing it. So you're gonna want it too. But this just looks good. It's just another layering piece, and I love just thinking about different ways to wear the pieces. Again, we're all telling a story throughout the next couple of hours.
Yes.
Everything mixes and matches so pretty.
And I have this white denim jacket that is begging to be worn with this. If you had
I love white denim
me
jackets.
too. I know, isn't it weird? Once you have one, you realize it's been missing your whole life because you wear it with absolutely everything. The chambray that you're seeing would look great with that white denim, but the red is the most popular by far. We're down to 500 of them. And I love that you came with those receipts, Tanya. I mean, this is one of the few items that we have that are not exclusive to HSN. You can go and find this in a department store, but why